Good morning, afternoon, and evening, ladies and gentlemen. How's your day going? Mine's normal. Oh boy, the big one. Both of them at the same time. Mark Scheifele and Connor Hellebuyck have re-signed. Before we get into the main topic of today's video, here's our glorious sponsor.
Do you find yourself not having razors with skin-safe technology?
Carter,
Yeah?
do you have a razor?
Yeah, here's this no-name one.
Oh, okay.
That's where Manscaped can save the day. With Manscaped's exceptional selection of products, you can find every tool for the job, like the Lawnmower 4.0.
I don't know, it looks like the same lawnmower.
No, not that one.
Carter, do you have another razor?
Yeah, here you go. Get the Lawnmower 4.0 with its impressive skin-safe technology, as well as the Beard Hedger, the Weed Whacker 2.0 for ear and nose hair trimming, and so much more from Manscaped. I must say, after receiving this product from Manscaped, I've been quite impressed with it, especially this Beard Hedger here. Me personally, this is my personal favorite, the best razor I have used, and I just love the way that you can adjust the height really easily, but they have some excellent products. So what are you waiting for? Make sure to check out the description below, click on the link, and use promo code NHP on Manscaped for 20% off your order. Now, without further ado, back to the video.
Yes! So, before we get into the exact thing, reminder, we now have a Discord
With the rest of the Prairie Puck podcast.
with all the other Jet psychopaths.
Link
Join.
in the description below.
Make friends.
It's actually going great.
It's going
seriously,
great.
Join it up.
Now to the main video. I was napping because I spent my entire night studying and staying up. And I thought, well, it's just Thanksgiving, Canadian Thanksgiving. What the fuck could happen today? I'm napping. And I woke up to, oh! What? And I said, what's that sound? And they said, check your phone. They both signed for 7 years at $8.5 million. So, first off, what do we think, Winnipeg? I have so many thoughts about this. Okay, so first off, I don't know what I'm supposed to feel because I love it. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I know right now Mark Chipman is, 3D printing the statues right now. But, is this the best thing? And here's the thing. We're not going to know if this was the best move for the franchise till the end of the year because we don't know how this team is going to perform. Statistically speaking, everyone has graded this team on a scale on a slope because they thought that we were going to lose Mark Scheifele and Connor Hellebuyck halfway through the year. So they've graded them from a scale of 18th in the NHL to 21st. Now, with them both staying for the foreseeable future, to put this into perspective, I'm going to be 30 when they leave. Holy fuck. But to put that into perspective now, we don't know what the hell to look at this team for. I like this roster buildup. I really do. I thought that we were going to lose Connor Hellebuyck, but we would keep Mark Scheifele because that's just how the organization works. But I don't know. Let's just talk about both these players separately. Mark Scheifele has been the face of the Winnipeg Jets, the seeming future of the Winnipeg Jets since being the first ever draft pick of the Winnipeg Jets all the way back in 2011 or 2012. I can't even keep anything organized. But yeah, 7th overall. Honestly, he's been like a point per game player for the later half of his career so far. And could there be signs of decline? Yes, but we're gonna ignore that because he's got a great coach that is helping him show defensive structure. I think Scheifele's contract is a little more erratic for him than Hellebuyck's contract. Now, let's just talk about money. $8.5 million is fucking cheap. In this economy, that's cheap. Like, to quote Conor McGregor, I wipe my ass with that money. I don't, but they do. Like, on a day that Rasmus Dahlin just got a guaranteed $11.5 million.
And how much is Nurse making?
No, don't even talk to me about Darnell Nurse. This is a steal contract in terms of money for both men. I thought that they were gonna pony up on Scheifele, but they'd have to pay him 10. But they didn't. They locked him down for foreseeably the rest of his main career. His contract's going to end when he's 37. Now, what that means is the first 3 to 4 years of this contract, I think will be fine. I don't have a problem in the world about it. The intriguing point is what happens after that, because we've seen already later stage Blake Wheeler got seniority, and I hate that I have to look this far in the future, but I do, because you signed him to 7 fucking years, which I don't know is good or bad. I'm just saying it's out there. It happened. Oh, la-di-da. And I don't know. I don't know. Because you guys don't understand how much I feel like I don't know. Because this team is either going to be boom or bust this year, but we don't know which yet.
You want me to add another thing to the equation to confuse you even more?
What?
You also have to factor in the capital increase.
I know the capital increase. That doesn't actually hurt me. That's actually the sanest thing in here. The money doesn't scare me. The term scares me a little bit. Hellebuyck's contract will be fine. The only caveat to this now is you have pretty much told Thomas Milic and Dominic DiVincentis to fuck off. A little bit, just a little friendly, hey, go fuck yourself. Because they were supposed to be the future of the goaltending. And you know what the future is? It's still fucking Connor Hellebuyck. Surprise. It's like a Jack in the Box that literally has his face on the poster, and then you buy it, and you're like, oh my god, it's Connor Hellebuyck. How'd that happen? Because, yes, I'm hoping in the future it's going to be 1A, 1B, but guess what? We're not getting that Milic-DiVincentis tandem. That's not happening because you can't have a 3-goalie tandem. Not all of us can be the fucking Carolina Hurricanes. But, here's the thing. Scheifele's contract, Hellebuyck's, I think is great. I think perfectly fine. I think it'll age totally fine. I don't actually have a problem with it. And if we're being completely honest, even if it ages a little rougher, we have done the hard work draft-wise to cover the slack. The one thing I'm curious about is if this team doesn't perform properly, will he be happy in 3 to 4 years? That's another question for another day, but something that could be down the road, what we have to decide upon. With Scheifele, I think he's going to drop off somewhere in this 7-year contract. You hope that it's after year 5, because at least then everything's kind of manageable. You're praying it's not after year 3, because after year 3, you're paying him 8.5, and he's kind of just doing nothing if the worst happens. I don't mean to be a Debbie Downer here. I get it. This is a very exciting day for Winnipeg Jets fans. It's just, here's the thing. By signing these 2 players, you have now said that you value these 2 players over probably at least 3 first-round picks. Which, don't get me wrong, could totally turn out to be true, but and could totally turn out to be the right mindset. It's just we don't know. We don't know yet. You're committed to contending, or at least you're committed to being 20th and 18th in the West by signing these two players. Because Hellebuyck will never lose enough games to tank. And Scheifele, to a lesser extent, is the same way. He's got too much talent to be on a tanking team. So what that means now is that you need to be happy with the core you've assembled through drafting and have to keep them competitive for the next 8 years. I hope you can do that. I'm a little skeptical that if you can. Again, a lot of feelings on this. Guys, let me know, please let us know down below in the comments your thoughts on this contract. On these contracts. I want to know your thoughts because here's the thing. I love both these players, but I also want us to consider that in a couple years, the pecking order will change, and I don't know whether or not these guys will be on the top of the pecking order for the entirety of these contracts. And how should the Jets go about it when they aren't? Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and leave a like. We are live streaming on Wednesday against the Calgary Flames. My voice will hopefully hold up. Even if it doesn't, that's fine. It's reading week. Thanks so much for watching, and we will see you next time.
Connor, the old special top for Connor, and score! Pierre-Luc